So today we're going to talk a little bit about images for blog posts. And the screen will be familiar to you now as the post interface. What you do if you want to add an image, you mouse over the post and you get these options: edit, quick edit, trash, and view. So we want to click edit and wait for it to load. Once you're in the edit window, which you will have seen before, I'm going to take you to a place that you may not have scrolled down to take a peek at. And it'll be down the right-hand side here once it's finished loading. I'm just going to hide that for a second. There we go. If you scroll down on the right-hand side, you'll see Set Featured Image. And you click that and you'll be taken to your WordPress media gallery. So what you'll want to do is grab an image from your Windows Explorer window and click and drag it, literally, as simple as that, into your image window. So you click and drag, and then you'll see this. It says drop files to upload. And then you just drop it in there and it will upload. I'm not going to upload right now. And then you'll be able to click once it's uploaded, you'll be able to click an image to select it, and then you'll click Set Featured Image. You can also upload more than one photograph at a time. Just bear in mind it will take a little bit longer. But once you have your image, you'll click Set Featured Image, and it will then be the featured image of your blog post, which is the image that appears just under the title and above your text content. That's the featured image. And if you want to upload or create an image in your blog post itself, you click here, Insert Modules. Then what you'll do is you'll find the image module over here, right in the middle where it says image, and you'll click it. Then you'll be presented with this. It's called a modal, this window. Then you click Upload an Image, and you'll be presented with your same WordPress media gallery, and you do exactly the same thing. You click and drag an image from your Windows Explorer window and then drop it in here. And I'm not going to drop it right now because I don't want the loading time. But once you've chosen an image, you click it and then you'll click Set as Image. And that image will then appear within your blog post itself, and then you'll be able to add, say you want text, image, text, you create it exactly the same with these gray boxes. Text, this was a wide image. You have to make sure that that image is wide enough that it covers the whole width of your blog post and isn't stretched at all, because as soon as images start stretching, they become blurry and grainy and they don't look very nice. But I will happily send you, I've already drafted an email to send you the dimensions that I recommend for blog post images. And the width is the same. Your featured image, the width is the same as within the blog post, but the height is different. You can make the height within the blog post itself, this image box within your text, you can make that image as tall as you like, but the width should stay as the same as the number I'm going to send you in an email. So once you've got a text and an image and you want to add another box, you just click over there where it says Insert Modules, and you click that and you scroll down to where it says Text here on the left-hand side. You click there. The only two modules, these gray boxes are modules. The only two modules I would recommend that you use in a blog post are text and image, because there's not really a need for much else. The system that I use gives you a lot of options for different module types. And with a blog post, you're only really going to use text and images unless you want to upload or add a video within your text. And you can do that, but you don't upload the video as such. You upload the video to YouTube and then you get its image, its URL, its link, and then you put the link in the box. But I will show you how to do that now. And once you've added your text here, this is where the text goes. right? And then you'll save and exit. Always when you're done with something like this, you click save and exit. And then you'll go and update it. But this is your live blog post, so I'm not going to save the changes here. I want to show you how you can, this is just to show you text, image, text. You can do that. If you want to add a video, you scroll all the way down here where it says video. And then it'll ask you for the video or a video MP4 or URL. So you either upload a video, which I don't recommend because a website is not for processing videos. That's what, video hosting space like YouTube is for. We want to save the URL there, and it will then show you, it will almost look like you've uploaded the video to your website where in fact you haven't. It'll show you a YouTube-like box, right? Where the image of the video shows, and then you press, and once you've saved it and published your blog post, on the user side, it will look like the YouTube video is playing essentially on your website. And what is happening, it's just pulling the video from YouTube. Your website is essentially sending a signal to YouTube that says, please play this video here. And the user will click play, and it will play within your website, and the user is not being forced to go to YouTube to see a video. It will be playing within your site, which is good for website traffic retention and time on site. And we want to maximize time on site where at all possible. If a video is useful to your blog post, then you can definitely upload or create one. If a video is not useful to your blog post, you're under no pressure to create one at all. This is merely if you'd like to include a video to illustrate a point that you're making in your blog post. So you can post a YouTube video here. So what I'm going to do is try and find a YouTube video of a song that I quite like, and then copy this and paste it here. And then you'll go save and exit. And then I'm going to update. I'm going to just use this as a demonstration. I will remove this from your blog post when I'm done. But I want to show you that it is possible to add images and basically create a blog post out of more than just one text box, essentially. So what I'm going to do here is click View Post once it is done loading. Bear in mind that there will be no featured image yet because I didn't, you always click Leave. I didn't save an image there in your featured image space. So there's only going to be, the only change that we will see now is an extra text box and a video box. So what we can do here, we just scroll down a little bit. You'll see that there's a video, and you'll see that this is my second text box. There's a video here, and this gap is where the image was meant to go. So if you click, it looks exactly like YouTube, right? You just click play and it will play the video. But now I've decided that I don't want that video there or this text box. And I will go back to edit the blog post, and I will then just remove them by clicking the X button. All right, just scroll down a little bit and then click X on the video, X on the text, and X on the image, and then update, and your blog post will be exactly the way you left it before I started fiddling. And you just click update and it will save. And it will be basically back to the same blog post that you wrote over the weekend. And I think that's it about images. You're more than welcome to post images in your blog post, and I highly recommend it. It's not all about images. This is also what I wanted to say. With images, you need a decent branded image for your blog post, the one at the top anyway, because that featured image is going to be the one that it pulls through onto your blog page. So when you go to housewareconsulting.co.za/blog, it will show you all your blog posts. That's the blog post archive. And in your archive, there will be these little cards that one can click on to view each article. Now, in that little section, it will show you, if you've put a featured image there, it will show you the image from the blog post. That image needs to be designed in Canva and look consistent throughout your blog posts. So you create a template for yourself in Canva and call it blog post template, and have them look the same or as close as possible to each other each time, using your brand colors and the image, the stock library that I've created for you. I just need to upload that to Dropbox and share it with you. And you are more than welcome, obviously, to add images to this library as time goes on, and you definitely will as you find more images online that work for you and are stock quality, high quality images. You'll definitely be adding to your own stock library as time goes on. But what I recommend is creating a template for yourself so that each of your images looks exactly the same, or as close to each other as possible, and you have a branded look for your blog. And that branded image that you will have created in Canva is the one that becomes your featured image. Now, when you have created your Canva image, what you do is you go to tinypng.com. And I use it so often that I almost don't have to type it in anymore. tinypng.com. Once you've got when I create images for website, I always have a folder of big and compressed. This is the original. The big image is the one I save out of my design software. I don't use Canva. And then I take these images and then click and drag into the box here where you'll see it goes from gray to green. You click and drag it and drop it, and it'll show you its compressor from 30 kilobytes to 26 kilobytes. Now, 30 kilobytes is small on it already, but we want to compress just a little bit more, and we get 26 at the end. Then you click download, and it will download to, if you're using Chrome anyway, it will download to your downloads folder, and you'll see it along the bottom of your browser window, and then you can just click to open. And then you take your compressed image and you save it to the folder with all your blog images, and you replace your original image with this compressed one. And the compressed one is what you upload to your website. You don't upload the full size one. It compresses the file size. What TinyPNG does, it compresses the file size of your image without losing quality. And that's quite important, particularly on websites. We want to save as much space as we can, but still deliver as high quality an image as possible. So that's how you compress, and then you always upload the compressed file to your WordPress media gallery. And I will send you all the links to everything that you need. I know that you already use Canva, so you're familiar with how that works, but I will send you the link to TinyPNG in the email that I'm drafting for you. Excellent. The next video I'm going to create for you is about blog post formatting. Talk soon.